This is +3 XP.
Yes, and we are on the moon. We are fighting aliens. There are robots that are your favorite characters from Game of Thrones. It's like Halo, but it's also not. $550 million were spent.
Big.
Not on the game though. They just they had that money and they went to the local Wegmans and bought all of the meat section.
2 days updating the Halo characters they had, and they're like, you know what, we're done. Let's spend that $550 million on seeing if we can actually get to the moon with single dollar bills.
I don't know about you guys, but if I had that kind of money, you know what I'd do with it? I'd donate to charity.
Mike, why are you shooting people on the moon? What? Okay, I don't understand the political dynamics of the moon v Earth.
So you need to put some of the actual physics aside for this game.
That's not the answer. Why? Who are these people?
Okay, so
is it oil? Are we fighting over oil?
Backstory: everything's about oil.
Oh,
always. Did you say we're +3 XP?
Yes, +3 XP. We mentioned it once before. Bears repeating.
Yeah, that's us. The guys talking. Mike is currently playing. I'm on the moon, killing these. I don't know. I think they're like undead aliens or something. I don't know. Anyway.
Why do they want oil?
Yeah, well, I think everybody does.
Drill, baby, drill.
So don't they have Bucky balls? I thought that was going to replace oil in the future.
No, it's all
Speaking
about,
of dodecahedrons.
It's all about solar.
I don't know what any of what you're saying means.
So I'm on the moon.
That were going to be highly
I've
effective.
I've never heard of those things before.
It's a
perfect.
perfect
single Cheerio in my mouth, and I'm letting it dissolve rather than chew it because I'm all about the team right now.
Absolutely. Joe, chew this cereal.
What's the progress currently?
Mr. Gorbachev.
Chew up that.
Okay, so I'm on the moon. I will give you a quick backstory.
Yes, I'm sorry.
I'm a guardian. And if you want to know more, you know what? Just go and buy the game because it's a pretty good game. I'm not going to tell you anymore.
Spoiler alert, the future is a grim apocalypse, just like every other future ever.
Yeah, humanity has been pushed to the brink of extinction.
Turns out it's man.
Oh, here are the monsters. Yeah, exactly. Why are we're on the moon killing these moon people? Why are we not the wanton aggressor? Whoa.
And I'm going to die first.
Oh, so they're scary looking. That's okay. Oh. They look like monsters.
They look like that.
It's like Gears of War.
The white ninja in G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Storm Shadow?
Storm Shadow, yeah.
Snake Eyes.
No, Snake Eyes is the black one.
Snake Eyes is the black one.
Come on, he's the good guy. Storm Shadow's the bad guy.
G.I.
Joes are
It's
my
funny
thing.
because typically black.
What's that, Joe?
Evil. I'm not making this a racial thing. I'm making this a color thing.
Can you?
Like colors of the rainbow.
You got to be real careful about how you proceed.
But typically, black is evil, white is good. In
why? Wonder why?
Wheel.
What's the reason for that?
G.I. Joe is subverting.
You know what? I'm backing out of this whole statement.
You're right.
I don't care enough about G.I. Joe to continue talking about this.
I was just getting into it.
I understand. Mike, so you've been playing this longer than us.
Yeah.
Has this game subverted your expectations, not unlike the expectation that Black Ninja subverted?
Well, okay, let's just say there's a lot of controversy around this because a lot of the video game journalists
Yes. Oh my God. Topical.
Are not saying nice things about this game. And you know what? A lot of it I do agree with. But overall, it's a really fun game. And
you know what? They know how to make robots shooting aliens be real fun. And they're trying something new. And it may not have been as successful as you wanted. But you know what? If you want to shoot some aliens on the moon with lasers, look at this. Laser gun.
And, I can understand maybe they were... Obviously, I don't know a whole lot about this game, but a lot of the reviews seem to be saying that it was just sort of like they were playing it safe. But, if you sort of take an analogy from, like, the music industry with the whole idea of the sophomore album completely alienating fans, like, the safe way out is probably the best thing in the long run for the company. Just it's like, this is a formula that we know works.
Yeah.
We're going to tweak it so that it is a new game, but have the same sort of functionality and maybe feel. And yeah, because I think if they weren't sort of if it wasn't like a Microsoft exclusive maybe, or if they weren't like a Microsoft studio, with that's a lot of pressure on your shoulders to deliver, especially with a new console.
This isn't an Xbox exclusive. It's on PlayStation as well.
It is on PlayStation. Yeah.
Well, I retract every statement I just made.
Well, no, your point's still valid though.
Yes.
The whole reason that they did this is like, you know what, we don't want to make Halo anymore. We want to be our own studio and try something new and not be a Microsoft exclusive. And then they just made Halo again.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but
So-
I think a lot of people, they're thinking they're not. Go ahead.
If anyone ever watches our videos and just listens to that portion where I just said it, just pulling garbage straight out of my ass. I'm sorry, everyone. I
That's
don't know
okay,
anything
Joe.
about video games.
But you know what, your thing about the sophomore album is right, because this is the one where all the people who have been playing Halo just on the Xbox for 10 years were like, hey, they're going to do it for everybody now. And everyone's like, oh, this is, I guess, kind of what we wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you have to think of it from
It's a wizard, I think.
a business perspective too. Jesus.
Yes.
Lightning bolt,
Son of
lightning
God,
bolt.
on plus 3 XP, plus 4 XP.
Okay, so yeah, thinking of this from an actual business perspective, this company is brand new, Bungie, technically, because they're on their own now, and they need to make a game that's going to sell. Otherwise, they're going to be boned for the long term.
Well, I think that if they had made something a lot more like Halo, they would have gotten a better response. Like if they had not tried to do something new.
I
Like
guess.
this is like, I mean, the game is a lot more like Borderlands.
What if they called it Ola? O-L-A-H.
I would buy Ola. Why do you have a sword?
Chieftain Mast.
Whoa.
Its
Fighting
power is
the-
dark.
Can chop dudes up.
Tyrion Lannister said.
But
Kill
kills
Swarm Princes.
great.
Oh man, whoever wrote this game, just you need an 800%. Whoa.
Spooky Sperry.
This
I
is
said
the-
Sperry, but I've been scared.
Good job.
This is
This
different.
is like
Chain in the
Spider-Man
middle.
3 all over again, Mike. Don't become drunk on power and start
Don't tell me what to do.
tap dancing.
What's that chain picking up, you think? Like a
Something really heavy.
I bet you if you cut the chain, you won't realize that it was chained to a big monster.
hope so. I hope that's more than anything.
So this is a little different, putting in third person.
Yeah, so the game's like in first person, but it seems like they want to give you, because a lot of the point of this is like you get cool customized armor and you can change the colors and everything. So it seems like they try and show you your whole character as often as possible. even
Yeah.
though it is first person.
Yikes. This is hard difficulty also that I'm soloing, and it is
Tough guy.
definitely hard.
Like Han?
Yes. Hard solo.
So I am
Or
very happy that
the
Harrison Ford
Hulk.
apparently has recovered and Star Wars has resumed filming.
Who's that?
Harrison Ford.
Oh,
he
right.
broke his foot or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
and they thought it was going to be. I know
How
it's like
old
6
is he?
He
200?
looks like he's 1,000. Like
Yeah,
I
he
love
does not
Harrison
look
Ford,
good.
but
Really
in
old.
Cowboys versus Aliens, it looked like they were propping him up with a stick. And I saw him in something else more recently and looked a lot better. So maybe that was just like he was
weekend
going
at
for like
Bernie's.
the really old cowboy thing. He
Really
looked like
super old cowboy.
yeah.
thing.
Maybe he was an alien. They just never got to that plot point.
It's all implied. It's subtext, Joe.
Yeah.
I never saw that one.
That's it. It was exactly what the title was. If you wanted to
Did
see,
Spielberg do that?
everybody had a lot of fun making that movie. Like, you know what would be fun? Let's get James Bond and Han Solo and have some cowboys fight some aliens. And like, yeah, that was
Wasn't
good.
it Charlize Theron in that
Oh
as
my
well?
God.
Yeah,
This
she
is so
she was
tough.
the lady interest.
She's done 2 westerns now, and both were terrible.
I didn't see that other one.
She definitely seems like one of those actors who's like, you know what? I like to do
Yeah.
really serious, like good work, and then I just like to have a big dump truck
Then
full
I
of
like-
money every
Like
once
to
in a
have
while.
some fun.
Let my hair down.
Can she not have some fun?
I'm just saying, like, that's an approach I would probably get behind.
For every
myself.
monster, you got to
Yeah.
do a Legend of Bagger Vance. I mean, that's
Well,
just smart.
even comparatively, Legend of Bagger Vance was like an alright
No, I know that was a pretty good
movie.
movie. I like that.
Will Smith, come on.
Yeah.
I let him teach me how to golf.
One of my
Aw,
friends.
yeah. Working that short game.
for a bachelor party, they all went golfing, and they all dressed up in like old timey Legend of Bagger Vance clothes, but then just proceeded to, just stink of booze and like.
So it was a golf game.
Yeah, it was how you would expect a golf game during a bachelor party to go, but they were all dressed in like, socks up to their knees. Pantaloons.
Love it. Don't die, Mike. So Joe, now you understand why the cloud saying you can't respawn is like a serious problem.
This is really tough.
I do know this now.
And I'm all.
If you were to say, Joe, do you know this now? I would
myself.
respond yes, unequivocally.
Oh my god, this guy's
Wait,
tough.
You have to, watch out for those.
we're running a little long on this episode, so just bear with us. We gotta kill these baddies.
Swarm
because
princes
of
Only killed
reasons.
on the moon
Yeah.
with the sword of something.
The sword of
Use your supercharged ability, Mike.
time.
I don't think it is the sort of time,
I think so.
but we are running long on time.
We are.
Okay, we can run into a corner, Mike. We're gonna take
No,
a break.
well, we can just take a break and then come back if you want.
No, whatever. Long episode.
Boom!
This is
Boom! Look at that. That is a sword in the
God,
future
I
that
am
you use to kill
So close to time.
aliens that are also using swords. Because you know what?
Charge.
We have nuclear-powered armor and spaceships that can go faster
Yeah.
than the speed of light. So let's hack at each other with swords.
Yeah.
Because we really like that Viking show on
Swords
HBO History
are
Channel.
Pretty
Channel.
cool.
Oh. Ragnar Lothbrok would be very proud of you, Mike.
Come on, where is he?
History Channel, if you're watching this, we're big fans.
like, comment, and subscribe,
Oh.
please.
Any,
All
you know
Duck
what? You want to
Dynasty
come on,
folks.
give us some Viking facts?
Or if you want to give us a show on the
Yes.
History Channel.
Oh
Hey.
man,
Sklar Brothers had a show on History Channel,
Did they?
and I'd put us three in the same level as
Yeah,
them.
I think we're just as funny as them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say we're funnier. That's up for viewers to decide, but I think they
All
would
6 of you.
be interested in the outcome of such a survey.
we're just gonna be artists who aren't appreciated in our time, Joe.
Mhm,
When we're
that's-
dead
yeah.
and rot
How do you
Exactly.
become
ground.
like an artist in residence? Where you go to a place and then they just pay you money to be an artist? Because I think that's what we need to do.
Let's track that down. If
What
anybody
would be
needs
the art
an
that
artist,
we're doing in this? This is
yeah,
our art.
this is our
Yeah,
art.
exactly this.
Everything
I like
is
it.
art, really.
Yeah, is that the argument we're gonna use in our grant proposal? Because I filled one of those out before, and I would not suggest that as the approach to take.
Surprisingly, we didn't get anything.
You know what? As soon as we have an infinite number of money, then we'll accept that excuse. Argument. Mike, you're too close to the mic.
You are very welcome.
You're miking it up, Mike.
I'm just so into this. Oh my god, I'm in trouble.
Run away.
Eh.
Oh, well, on that super
Yes,
positive
ending it
note,
on a high note. The darkness
say-
consumed you.
pause
But
your
you're fine.
game, and we love you all very much with all of our heart. Plus the
Bye-bye.
XP. Like, comment,
Bye.
subscribe. Bye.